So hello to all of you who are watching this. I am Jeremy James Hihala from Polytechnic University of the Philippines. I am currently a first year college student who is taking Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. Now, I will discuss to you the best practices for retail food stores and restaurants during this pandemic. And disclaimer, everything that I will said to you will be based on FDA Guidelines, and put the link in the description below so you could read more about it, since it also talk about managing operations in a food service establishment. So it contains a lot of guidelines for different food establishments, so you could read it. I suggest. So first, I'm gonna read all the guidelines to you guys, and I will give my insights later, so I could generalize all the idea. So one is observe established food safety practices for time temp control. Second would be have employees wash hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Third, increase the frequency of cleaning and disinfecting of high-touch surfaces. And fourth, establish designated pickup zones for customers to help maintain social distancing. Fifth would be practical social distancing when delivering food, offering no-touch policy. Sixth would be conduct an evaluation of your facility to identify and apply operational changes in order to maintain social distancing. Keep hot and cold foods cold by storing in appropriate transport vessels. Keep food separated to avoid cross-contamination, keeping raw foods separated from cooked and ready-to-eat foods. And lastly would be routinely clean and sanitize coolers and insulated bags used to deliver foods. So basically, they only talk about the delivery process of different food establishments. So I'll give my insights about it. For example, I'll give one fast food who is very famous with us in here, Philippines nowadays. I don't think they follow these guidelines, since I usually order food from them, and in delivering, they don't usually do social distancing, and they are not going through cashless payment, because they hand me over the bag that contains my food. Unlike for other fast food, they put on a certain clean surface near me, so there could be a social distancing. Unlike what I mentioned earlier, they don't usually do this, and they don't accept cashless payments like McDo, since McDo accepts Gcash payments for it to be easier. And for cleaning the vessels, I don't think they clean it, because you could observe that their vessels or their container bags contains dirt. There could be some oil or some grease inside the bag that could contaminate your order. And for the keep hot and cold foods, sometimes they deliver some food that is not hot. It's like they serve it or they give it to the delivery man hot, but it cannot be delivered really hot, since the bag is not really insulated. But one thing that I really admire with McDo is that they ensure the social distancing, safety protocol, and etc. based on the FDA guidelines, and I am amazed of what they did on their establishments. Like for example, in Sire Mundo, they don't allow dine-in. They only allowed food delivery or even pick up. But they don't allow dine-in, since they don't have chairs inside. They remove it, and even the tables. Only the grab food or food panda delivery guys could only enter their fast food. And with the sanitation, they provide alcohol, they provide uh, they provide temperature check, like in hand. You only put there. They can, and that could already scan your temperature, and that's good. That's good. Even unlike others that they will point it on your head, right? That's why. And lagi pa niya lang sinasabi na our safety is their priority. That's one thing that you could like with McDo. Unlike other establishments that they don't follow any social distancing. I could see some establishments that letting others dine side by side. But the protocol here in Pasig is that one table is for one person only. You couldn't eat with other person in front of you. That's not allowed. You could eat with your companion with other table. So it's like when you have two tables, you're here, and here's the other table. You're sitting. Your companion will be sitting here, just like that. So that could be the way on how they properly get the protocol. So basically, that is my opinion on FDA guidelines, and I gave my opinion on other establishments. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Peace out.